Pisces, how you doing? It's Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot, and I'm here to do your August 2020 general reading. It's general, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, but take what does, leave what doesn't. If you do enjoy the reading, if you can give me a thumbs up, a like, a share, subscribe. I would love to hear from you if you want to leave me a comment. Oops, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for coming in. I hope that you enjoy it and you'll come back to see me. And if you've been here before, I really do appreciate you coming back. I do appreciate the support. It means a lot. Alright, let's see. What are we going to tell Pisces for August 2020? What does Pisces need to know? August 2020. The Two of Cups and the Fool. The Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Alright. Looks nice so far. Let's see how this goes. Okay. You're starting out the month with the energy of the Two of Cups. So this is like somebody that you have a very close bond with. Could be a really good friend, could be a romance. It's just somebody that you are really tight with. And I will clarify these with another deck, and then we'll finish off with some oracle cards too. So on top of that, with that bond that you have, then you actually have this feeling of almost like a childlike excitement to go get involved in something new to you. Like you haven't been a part of it before, just something that you never really did, but you're feeling really good about it, and you're leaving all the old baggage behind, and you're just like, I'm going to go try this. So I guess you're like kind of stepping out and seeing what you can do. We don't know what it is yet. We'll clarify. Maybe we can find out. But I think, because right now I'm just going to take my satchel and I'm going. But Seven of Pentacles. Now this is you working hard, and you know that you're going to get more growth out of it if you keep putting in the effort. But you just know it's going to take a long time. All right, but you're going to keep putting the effort in, and then that'll happen. We have the Six of Cups here, and this is like your nostalgia, and you're thinking back to your childhood memories, maybe seeing some people that you haven't seen for a while. And then with this Nine of Wands in the center, this is like you're feeling kind of beat down about something, like you defended and defended and defended, and you have to keep defending something. And you're kind of like, I'm done. But, because you've defended it so much. And I'm kind of wondering if this defending wasn't coming up with your whole new path that you were going to be taking. And the Eight of Cups, this is going to have you're moving away from something that you put a lot of effort into. And put a lot of work into it, but for whatever reason, you don't want the fluid that's in those cups anymore, basically. You're just like, no, I'm out. So you're moving away from that. So I don't know if it's a relationship, if it's a job, if it's, life in general. Not like you're going to end it, but just basically moving away from whatever you put so much work into, because it's just not working for you. Now we do have this energy of the Queen of Swords, and she's tough. She's like very strong. She's been around, she's like been through it. And if this is somebody in your environment, you probably will look at her as like maybe a supervisor, maybe a manager, maybe just somebody that you actually look to for, advice, guidance, to kind of like take you under their wing type of feeling. But she doesn't deal with too much bull, so she's going to cut right through it with that sword. So she's straight, and she expects you to be straight. But then we have this Ace of Cups, and this is like a whole bunch of, feelings coming in about something. So you have all these new feelings based on something. And then you end up with this Ten of Cups, which is like happy ever after. I mean, this is like, yeah, 2 kids, loving couple, picket fence, that whole deal. But again, that's not all that. Whatever your happy ever after is, it has nothing to do with what you see here. Just could whatever your happy is. Let's see if I can get some clarity. But yeah, so you started out with the 2 of Cups, and then you end up with the 10 of Cups. That's kind of cool. Let's see what we can find out about 2 of Cups. Let's see if we can find out. Let me find out about the 2 of Cups for Pisces. Pisces, 2 of Cups. What can we find out? Pisces, 2 of Cups. Oh, 10 of Staffs. Ah. So that was kind of a big burden, that 2 of Cups energy there. So maybe now, was the relationship being a burden, or were you carrying their burden? So however that would work out, but the burden came along with this 2 of Cups energy. So maybe if you are a couple and you maybe are, finalizing things or thinking about getting married, or even if not, maybe it's just a really good friend and you're like taking on some of his burdens or her burdens. Could be like that too. And then the Lovers come out. All right. So we got the 2 of Cups, the 10 of Staffs, and the Lovers. Well, like, Lovers can mean, okay, you're making life choices, you're making a choice, or you're actually with this bonded person and you are in a romantic relationship. But for whatever reason, there's definitely a burden involved with it. And it could just be regular relationship burdens. I mean, that's what it is. What about the Fool? What can you tell me about the Fool? 7 of Cups. Options are coming out to you. So you just have to make sure you pick the right one, or don't get kind of like confused by too many options. And with this Queen of Staffs energy. Now again, if this could be you, if you're coming out with that kind of fiery, charismatic, let's go get them. Look at all my options I have. Let's go get it. Let's make something happen. Or is this just somebody that you're going to be taking on those options with? Somebody that you're around a lot. They're warm, they're giving, they're going to give you their strength. Like, they offer strength to you, if that's the case. And again, male, female. Let's see, what about the 7 of Pentacles? Okay, we got the 7 of Staffs. And the Strength card. All right. Okay. 7 of Staffs and Strength. So basically, either you were coming up with your own strength, and that strength being, confidence and courage, like inner courage. And the 7 of Staffs, where you're feeling like you need to defend something. So you needed that inner strength. And then with 9 of Wands, you were actually beaten down from being... So what are you defending? What is the 6 of Cups? Can you please tell me what the 6 of Cups is here for Pisces, please? Oh, 6 of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. Awesome. That's like an improvement in whatever situation it is. So even though it's looking good anyway, but something's improving about it. Let's see. And the Hangman. So that's looking at something in a different perspective. What about the 9 of Wands? Can you tell me about the 9 of Wands for Pisces? Four of Swords. All right, taking a break. And I'm guessing if you've been spending time defending something, you're worn out. So yeah, you need to take a rest. You're like, all right, I'm done with this defending. And then the High Priestess. She's like kind of pushes you to look a little bit deeper using your intuition into something. Like maybe there's something that was just a little unclear and you weren't really sure what was going on. So you might need to look a little bit deeper into that. So whatever you were taking a break from, or a new perspective that you were taking on. Well, let's see about this Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Okay. Oh. Came up with the Nine of Swords. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, please. Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups again. All right. Okay. So you got the stress, the anxiety. You're just feeling like something's on your shoulders kind of thing. Now you got this Eight of Cups again. So apparently what you're moving on from is causing you stress to do it. But you're still going to push forward to keep doing it. I don't know if it has anything to do with this relationship, because it is a burden. It's something involved in that relationship is burdening you. Queen of Swords. What can you tell you about the Queen of Swords? Ten of Swords. Oh, let's get one more. Well, it's an ending. It's definitely an ending. And Three of Staffs. Alright, so something comes to an ending. It's... all tens are ends. So when you're looking at it that way, it's like, okay, something's over. And the only thing you can actually really think is it's not going to get much worse. So, kind of makes me wonder. Now, this Three of Staffs came up, and I always think about this one as being like with the two red canes and then the one in front of them, the staffs. The yellow one is looking towards the future. All right, the red ones are in the background. That's the past. So you're not looking at the past anymore. You are looking more for... the ships are coming in, you don't know what's coming in with them, but you know something's coming into you. And then the very next card is this Ace of Cups. And this is like a whole new feelings of, you know, love, romance, feelings. Let's say Ace of Cups. Show me Ace of Cups, please. Please can you tell me about the Ace of Cups? Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Two of Coins, doing some juggling, and the Queen of Swords again. Yeah, you got her before too. Alright, so I'm thinking you're juggling something. I don't know if you're juggling work or you're juggling home, but there's something juggling. And you got this Queen of Swords came up again. And again, she might just be somebody in your environment, or this could be you. Let's do the one for the Ten of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. What can you tell me for the Ten of Cups? Ten of Cups. the Nine of Cups. Very nice. And the Eight of Staffs. So that wish is coming true, and quick movement on your part, whether it's going to be answering something or responding to something, or in quick action. All right. And that came out on top of the Ten of Cups. So I'm thinking, let's see if I can see. Looks like you had a relationship or a bond with somebody, but there was a big burden. You were carrying a burden with it. And then when you wanted to step off on your new thing with the Fool, you ended up seeing a whole bunch of options, and this Queen of Staffs was lending you her power to help you pick the option, maybe. The Seven of Staffs, you were feeling like you had to defend something. So you used your inner courage, and you were going to make more pentacles grow. And then you got this Six of Cups energy with nostalgia and old memories, people from your past. And the Wheel of Fortune. So things were improving. I keep saying it like it did happen. It didn't happen yet, but the things are going to be improving. But you had to look at something in a different way. Like something wasn't, maybe you needed to see something better, a little clearer. Because maybe this whole, constant defending of something was getting to you. I don't know if you were depending on a relationship, a job, a thought process, or something. And I think it was getting to you because you had to take a break. And then you had to go look inside a little bit. Go and use your intuition. So what's going on? And then we got Eight of Cups twice. So you're moving on. You're getting, you're out of there. And you're still feeling like stress and anxiety about whatever the situation is. And then something ends. So did you need it to end? Did you want it to end? But then you're looking forward again. So you're not sitting in that very hard. Maybe it was something that needed to end. And then you got your juggling, and you got the big Ace of Cups, and you got the Queen of Swords again. And again, she's an energy that you have around you. Or it could be you. I'm not sure what you're juggling, but looks like then you end up with this, happy ever after, and just wishes granted, and then quick action on your part. So, okay. Alright, let's see if we can get a couple. I got these cards. It's the Soul's Journey. And it's basically to give you, like, ideas to keep your vibrations high. Like, we're supposed to, like, try to vibrate at a higher frequency. And that attracts, like, better things to you. And so I thought these would be cute to end with. So let's see if I can get a couple of these cards. And so, regardless of what situation you're in, to always try to use, higher frequencies. Let's see. I got success, patience, and surrender. Well, success is, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Surrender says, I can release my need to control. And patience is, I accept that everything happens in divine order. Okay. That's kind of deep. But yes, I think it's about just accepting things and, moving on with them and just trying to raise up them vibrations. But I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If you enjoyed it, if you can give me a thumbs up, a like, a share, subscribe. I'd love to hear from you if you want to write me a comment. And I will be seeing you next month, okay? Take care now.